from UMHB's Crusader Stadium here in Belton, Texas. This is Chad Hammonds and my brother with our D3Football.com report today, where number 2 UMHB was welcoming to town Rowan and their stud running back Whitler Marcellin, looking to continue their playoff run against a Crew defense that was not giving up very many rushing yards on the year, about 50 or so a game, and they looked to come in and show the Crew defense that they could really do some damage. And after taking the opening kickoff and bringing that kickoff back to the 50-yard line, the Rowan offense looked really good rushing against the UMHB defense. They went the rest of the 50 yards and scored a touchdown there, making it 6-0. The extra point was blocked, so the Crew defense there held up there at the end and blocked that extra point, giving a little bit of momentum back to UMHB as they got the ball. Some key plays on the day. That opening drive by Rowan really kind of got us thinking what was going to happen here. But the Crew offense answered quickly with a Elijah Hudson touchdown run, making it 7-6. Later on, Zach Anderson to Waikiki Walker, 41-yard strike, making it 14-6. That was after Rowan had gone 3 and out for 2 or 3 series in a row. So the UMHB defense really ratcheted up the intensity and started shutting down the Rowan offense there. Later on, Cody Jones' interception in the end zone brought it back to the 49 of Rowan. That was just before half. So Rowan was looking to get on the board, do something big there right at the end of the half, as UMHB was going to be receiving that kickoff to start the second half, but they could not get it in there, and so the Crew went into the half leading 28-6. At the half, the Rowan offense, which was looking to really run over the Crew defense, Marcellin only had 36 yards, Rowan 89 total yards of rushing, only 125 yards there in the first half, and 50 of that came on their opening drive. So the Crew defense really stood strong after that opening drive for Rowan and really stopped them. Later on in the second half, there was a punt blocked for Rowan. UMHB had scored earlier, but there was a punt blocked for Rowan, and that made it 35-8. Later on, Peavy kicked a field goal, making it 38-8, and then later on Peavy punted, and the return man for Rowan looked to get out of the way, but the ball brushed his back as it went over him, went into the end zone. UMHB picked it up, making it 45-8. Later on, a Cody Jones punt return touchdown, 70 yards, made it 51-8 for the Crew. And then later on, UMHB scored again, making the final score come out to 59-8 on the day. The UMHB offense played very well, did not have many troubles on the day. Elijah Hudson, 136 yards on 23 carries, 1 touchdown. Michael Carpenter, 17 yards and a touchdown. Zach Anderson, 168 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, a big step up from last week when the weather was really bad. And he also rushed for 116 yards. And then on the day for Rowan, they finished up Whitler Marcellin, 19 rushes for 41 yards, had the 1 touchdown there on the opening drive. Mike Jimenez was the leading receiver for Rowan, 70 yards on 2 receptions, and Bill McCarthy threw it for 105 yards. Final stats on the day: UMHB 518 total yards, Rowan just 209, and that translates into 26 first downs for UMHB and only 10 for Rowan. So that vaulted rush offense for Rowan really was stifled today by the Crew defense, and that tended to be the big story of the day. So next week, UMHB plays St. John Fisher. We'll find out tomorrow where that is. We assume that'll be here, but we'll find that out tomorrow. Great day for UMHB. For Chad Hammonds and my brother Craig Hammonds, that's our D3Football.com report. We hope to see it on D3Football.com.